Hi there, my name is Noah Hoffman, and picture this. You've made the perfect grilled cheese. It's perfectly golden, crispy, gooey, and melted. You take the first big bite, then boom. You realize you missed the most important ingredient. At that moment, it ruins the whole sandwich. That's why today I will guide you step by step on how to make a meatball parmesan grilled cheese, ensuring you miss no ingredients for the perfect product. Before we get started with making it, it's interesting to know the history behind it. It stems from Italian American ancestry and was popularized in the northeastern US from Italian immigrants in the mid 1900s. My meatball Parmesan grilled cheese uses marinara sauce, provolone, mozzarella, Italian seasoning, and meatballs. Our first step is to wash our hands. Washing our hands gives us a sterile working environment, which is crucial when working with food, because you never want to cross-contaminate anything when working with food. You also want to have all of your food, tools, and all of that out before you start cooking. You'll need a griddle, a knife, a cutting board, a small bowl, measuring cups and spoons, butter knives, spatula, and a brush. For our ingredients, we will need 2 slices of Texas toast, 3 fully cooked meatballs, 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, 1 tablespoon of Parmesan cheese, a 1/4 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 cup of marinara sauce, 2 slices of provolone, 3/8 cup of mozzarella, and mayonnaise. For our first step, we will need to cut the meatballs, but I have already done that and I have already cooked them to their crispiness for time's sake. But if you needed to, you would take a meatball and cut it in half like so, place it on a hot pan, and sear it until crispy. But since I've already done that, we are going to take our Texas toast and our mayonnaise and a butter knife. We are going, actually, just before that, we need to warm up our griddle, just like so. I'm gonna keep mine on high because I need to brown these within the time. So we are going to take our mayonnaise and butter knife, and we are just going to spread it all along the Texas toast. Texas toast stems from Texas and was invented accidentally when they accidentally cut toast too thick for the toaster and had to grill it instead. So now that we have these, we're going to take our butter. We are going to place it down and we're going to run it along the griddle so it's nice and buttery. Using about a tablespoon. Butter originated back in 2000 BC and is about 80% fat, which is why it melts so easily. Now we are going to take our Texas toast and we are going to put the mayo side down and rub it in to the griddle so it browns quickly. Since those are now cooking, we are going to take our melted butter, our salt, Italian seasoning, and Parmesan cheese. We're all gonna add all of this into the melted butter, like so. So we can make a melted butter, so we can brush it across the top of each of those. We're gonna mix it all together so it's nice and mixed. All right, just like so. Now we are going to take our spatula and we're gonna check on our Texas toast real quick. All right, just like so. Now we are going to take our marinara sauce and our mozzarella we are going to place half of our quarter cup of marinara sauce onto onto just one side, like so. Then we are going to take a butter knife and we're gonna spread it across. Make it nice and even. Just like so. Now we are going to take our mozzarella, which also stems from the Italian immigrants, and they brought this in from their cheese farming from Italy, and it has become a big staple here in the US today. Now that we have that, we're gonna press that in nice. We're gonna check back on the underneath of these. See how brown they're getting. It's doing good. Yep. All right. Now we are going to take our meatballs and we are going to place those on top of our mozzarella we just placed. You can place them in any pattern you would like to, but I just do rows of 2, just like so. The meatball comes from ancient Persia around 1,000 years ago, and it was originally called the kofta. Now we're gonna place our provolone cheese down, which melts very nicely, so it complements the grilled cheese. And we are going to check back on our Texas toast, which is about ready. Yep. Okay, just like that. So now we are going to take our top piece of bread. We're going to place it on just like so. We're going to press it in. Now we're going to take our melted butter in our brush, and we are going to get it all on here. We are just going to brush it on the top of this, just like so. All right. Now we're going to take our spatula again, press this down. We're going to check bottom of that. All right, it's looking good. I'm going to just use this butter knife real quick. Like so. And press that down. Now, I'm gonna brush it all over again, just back onto the top, like so. All right, now we're gonna let that melt a little bit, get all nice and in there. But for time's sakes, I'm gonna take our cutting board and we are gonna take our spatula and we are going to get this out from underneath. And we're gonna see how nice and brown that looks. That looks good. And we always want to stick this all the way underneath to not ruin the integrity of the sandwich. We're gonna turn off our griddle since we don't need it anymore. Now, we're gonna take our knife. We are just gonna cut diagonally corner to corner. And you normally want to let this rest for a minute or so, but due to time requirements, I'm just doing that real quick. And that is our finished product. Thank you for listening and watching. My name is Noah Hoffman, and if you would like any different variations, you can use chicken, so you can make a chicken Parmesan grilled cheese. Thank you.